go, Richard!
Commissioner Stephen James of the NFL.
Oh, no.
Please fix the Pro Bowl. You got a lot of other issues, but
For sure.
why you fix the Pro Bowl?
Well, I mean, but that's cheating.
Is it?
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, the question is, how can we fix it? And by getting rid of it, we didn't fix it. We just got rid of it. We fixed it for everybody else.
I could beg to differ, but continue.
I think that they're trying to do too much and not sticking with one thing for a while. They were doing the flag, like they had like a flag football thing that they were trying to kind of do. They tried doing the fantasy draft with Rice and like doing all this different stuff. It's just inherently in a bad position. The week before the Super Bowl, I think maybe if you put it mid-season, when guys are still kind of amped up, still trying to get there, where it still kind of matters, I think putting it there might make a bit more sense. Sure, it'll screw up the schedule like crazy.
Yeah,
but
it's not going to happen.
It's none of these things are going to happen. It's
Imagine
a doomed
Tom
thing.
Brady getting hurt mid-season at the Pro Bowl.
Those are the breaks, son.
What's it?
Literally.
Chris, you got a solution?
I think there's quite a few solutions, but one in
quite a
particular,
few, yeah.
and this for I'm a football. I like football even more than basketball, but I'm a football nuts person, and there's so many of us in this country that I want to see the best players play competitively. I would like that, and even though these guys are multi-millionaires, I think if you throw, I know they get paid a little bit if they win, but if you increase that a couple million each, whatever it is, and you make it more of an event for the non-football fan, like you have a real good halftime show, a real good concert or
Weekend,
performance,
yeah, the whole thing.
and you give these guys incentives. How about this? You make the game, you lessen it, you make it 2 20-minute halves. So so you're cutting 20 minutes off the game, and guys will want to play harder and make real tackles. You give them
So
$5
you're trying to
million each.
incentivize that.
Yeah.
But for me as a business, how are you recouping that money that you're giving
Charge
them?
more for the tickets because you're getting a real show.
Because that's what we got to do. Charge more for the tickets.
Oh,
That's
man.
a problem. Tickets
It's
are already super expensive.
And it was already
If you're
in
getting
Honolulu, so you have to take a
Rihanna-
vacation to go.
Okay, let that be the game that only the rich can get to. If you get a real good concert, a real good halftime show, a Rihanna,
So you want the Pro Bowl for only rich people?
that's not.
That's a
Everybody
terrible
can watch
stance.
it. Everybody in the country can watch it, but there's got to be some incentive for the players to want to play hard. And,
Yeah, okay.
and you got to.
This
is a multi-billion-dollar
Can I just-
industry.
exactly.
So
Can
there's
I
ways
just-
to pay these guys.
Can I make a point about
Yeah.
the incentive? What you're going to have to do is that, so you want to incentivize it for the players, you're right. But who runs the NFL? It's the owners.
The owners, they don't
Commissioner
wanna
runs
do
the
it, yeah.
NFL. So I'll use the most, Aaron Rodgers is a $30 million investment for the owner of the Packers. So is he going to want to incentivize the Pro Bowl for, let's say you're giving each player $1 million, or even $1 million. Is he going to want his $30 million a year investment playing hard and possibly getting hurt? Tearing his ACL for an extra $1 million? No,
It's
he's
a
not gonna want
40-minute
to.
game. They play a million
All
games
you
in a
need
year.
is a
You're also
one-
asking me to figure
I know.
out all
I
the
know.
numbers in
I know.
2 minutes, which is
Well, I'm just
impossible.
saying- I
All I'm
know.
saying is,
Yeah, I know.
go ahead.
I'm just no. I'm not trying to attack your. I'm just giving you the counterpoint. Why I just don't think the incentive. Because honestly, my solution is get rid of it.
The sport
honestly,
itself
you
is
said
not
you can't
conducive
fix
to
it. Yeah, the sport itself is not conducive. There's been way too many, and rightfully so, problems about player safety and everything that you want to incorporate another game where they can get hurt, things like that. That doesn't even matter to the season.
How about
It's
no
a
blind
tough
hits?
sell.
How about
yeah,
no
I know,
blind
I'm just
hits?
saying,
How about that?
It's a tough sell. That's all I'm saying.
I know it's a tough sell,
right
of
now.
course.
Honestly, my solution.
And I'm probably
would
in the
be-
minority, I know that,
My
but-
solution would be get rid of it. Focus it completely on skills competition. Make it completely celebrity driven.
Make it a carnival.
Like the way the basketball is. Exactly. No.
Yeah.
The way basketball is. Have players have celebrities come in and play a flag game, or even just punt, pass, and kick.
It's one game. Play hard for one game.
But that does. But that goes with every sport except the NFL. To be honest, in basketball, you could say
different.
it's just
They
one game.
practice They practice a million times during the year.
Yeah, but they even
Hard.
changed the
But
rules of
practice-
practices. How
It's
many?
one game, and
Yeah,
I'm
but Chris,
telling you.
all of those practices culminate in trying to win the Super Bowl. The Pro Bowl does not do that. The Pro Bowl does not
Is it
do that.
entertainment? It's entertainment. That's the
injuries,
bottom
too.
line.
I understand.
It's entertainment and the Super Bowl. So why not?
But what are the athletes
I'm just saying. That's,
and the
that's
owners
just,
getting at? If you're incentivizing it for the player,
Again, you're asking me to solve these problems.
sure,
in
there is no-
2 minutes. If I
I know,
sit down
of
and
yeah. There's also
we're
no
not
way
just
to do it.
passionate.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Come
get a
at
little
me.
defensive.
Whoa.
You're a little defensive.
Didn't
yeah.
need you to-
Come at me, bro. Yeah.
He's got a weapon down here. I swear.
It's a plastic.
Well,
bottle.
not down
It
there.
has a label.
Has a label.
There you go.
That's the weapon.
What company
That's
is
the
it?
weapon. The
What
weapon is the
company
label.
it?
The
weapon's
It's
the label.
Bridgeside Water.
You're trying to get sued.
But all right, well, we all have our different opinions on
For
fixing
sure.
the Pro Bowl. My opinion was just eradicate
Get rid of it.
Eradicate. Honestly, I really make it a spectacle.
If
Just
you-
go.
if
It's
you're
going to be
gonna
better
be-
than the Pro Bowl.
if it's
Has
gonna
to
be
better than the Pro Bowl.
ridiculous, make it ridiculous.
Add some features, fan interaction, maybe have a fan play with a football.
So all we want is
player.
Antonio Brown
I'm just
talking
saying,
to the fans.
Have a
That
fan
guy.
play. Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
Be more. Have some players reach out more to the fans and humanize them a little bit.
For sure.
Things like that. We talk about football because they always have masks on, so that it doesn't get as much. Have like a fan interaction, maybe a fan throwing the ball to Antonio Brown, or
That's cool. I
Odell
think they should
Beckham,
do
or something like
more-
that. Pull out two fans and have them compete, throwing a Beckham or something. Who's going to throw the better ball?
WrestleMania does an access weekend.
Yeah.
So they do.
Exactly.
It's not
They
really.
don't have like
it's
an
their Super
all-star
Bowl.
game, and they charge a boatload of money.
And they make a boatload of money. They
make
have
a boatload of money.
Q&As. They have
That's what I think-
signings. They have
that's
all
what I
kind of
think
stuff.
would work.
That's a
best for
great
the
idea.
NFL.
Legends
Roger
Roundtable.
Goodell. Roger Goodell is the commissioner who's all about the dollar, though. So in
It's all
all
about
the
the
things that
owners'
we've all
dollars
said,
because
He
the
works
owners'
for the
dollars
owners. Technically,
make
he
his
works for the
dollars.
owners. So
Yeah, he
he's
has to
about
invest
making
in
money.
them.
He's
yeah.
about making money for
You're
the owners.
absolutely right.
Go Bird Side.